Hello and welcome to me creating creating a smaller world, Yeah, short history, high civilizations, high sites, very high beasts, very high savagery, minerals everywhere. Off the bat, that's not terrible. We got good areas here. Got a lot of dwarves. Seems like we got a lot of humans. I don't see any elves. You know what? I don't see any elves. It's a board. Let's try that again. The problem is I'm really picky and this may be doable. Dwarves took that volcano. Probably not going after the volcano anyway. I don't think the elves have lived, so. No. No. Alright, there's some area there. Looks like the elves are surviving. The dwarves are good, the humans are good. We got goblins. Dark goblin pits. Got a dwarven tower, huh? Got humans. Alright, we're gonna try it. We're gonna check it out. We are gonna check it out. You and me and everybody else and all the other friends that you have. Alright, start playing. Alright. This might be a little premature. Oh, it's okay. There we go. Oh. Viewer. Let's get out of here. More fortress. Let's take a look in here. Here we are. We got two dwarven, the Cobalt Keys, two dwarven societies. They look like they're pretty big. Deformity, huh? Oh, that's not good. Secrets. You got a bullshitty god. What about you? Immortality? Fuck yourself, Suntier. That's what I have to say. Alright, so I don't like the Cobalt Keys. Hopefully the contained rooms are better. They're not quite as big. Let's see. Start a family. Okay, there we go. Persuader, a lot of nice social skills there. None of them are liar. All right, so that's our civilization. The contained ropes. Truth, marriage, trade. All right, good. No crap gods. That's good. The contained ropes. And, yeah, they're not that small. They're good. They're almost 2,000 strong. The Cobalt Keys are a little bigger, but... See any wars? No, we haven't bonked heads with anybody. What about the Cobalt Keys? Did they get any fights? Not really. Goblins, what have they been doing? The adventurous ruthlessness? Some fighting with some group. I don't know. All right, but yes, welcome to the world of Healedrelics, the ever-seeing plane. I like that. I do. Okay. Power, nice. Okay. Tropical. Freaking temperate forever. Here we go. I want flat. but oh, that's nice and flat. That's a brook. Let's see. Nice and flat. Jungle, the jungle of fingers. Tropical coniferous forest, hot, heavily forested. This is hot, but it's temperate. This is temperate. Jungle of fingers. It's all the jungle of fingers. All heavily forested, all thick, all wilderness. There's a brook. So it's hot. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's see the micro breakdown. Like to, ooh, nope, no, wrong way. Okay. All right, so these are as advertised here. So it's just this, yeah. We don't have fluxstone or clay. Other than that, got everything everywhere. All right. Yep. Contained ropes. All right, let's embark. Prepare carefully. Oh, you know what I didn't do yet? Let's check. Prospector. Let's see what's here. All right, so we got coal. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Coal, coalonite. I think it would have probably took it even if it didn't have it, but still, it's way better that it has it. Lignite. All right. I have no idea what the amounts is because it's a very, very rough estimate. But let's see. Do we have adequate metal? Yeah, we got magnetite. Okay, we got all of them. We got some platinum. I don't know how much. That doesn't mean that we have a lot. I don't see aluminum. Okay, gold's on top. Maybe that's the case. Do we got fire clay? No. All right, well, you can't win them all. But we got marble gneiss, quartzite, gabbro, diorite, granite. I like granite. I like it for its graniteness. All right, so all right, go away. Dwarf spreadsheet. Let's take a look at the dwarfs. Let's see what. Okay, green glass and barrels. Those don't go together. Clear glass. Steel. Green glass. Anvils, crystal glass. Chestnut, eh? Green glass. Electrum. They're not very good numbers, though. You know what? 10. These guys aren't winning me over. No. I'm going to try that again. Fired that group. Hired another group. I could have done something with them, but... God, where were we? Is it here? It looks like it's here. Okay, now I know where it is on the map. Contained ropes. Love the flatness. I love flat. So much easier. Boxes and bags. Buckets. These are terrible numbers. Platinum iron. Gold. Can wood. Dactite. Do we have Dactite? Dactite would be up here. I think. No, I don't. Yeah, I'm not feeling this group either. I'm not. All right, one more time, and then I'll keep re-rolling until I find a good group. Actually, these I got back-to-back not decent groups. I'm feeling picky. I'm feeling picky. Contained ropes. All right, let's see what this group brings us. Not wowed. Not terrible numbers, but... Alright, yeah, this group is not doing it for me either. I want better numbers. Alright, so I'm going to put you on pause. And, yeah, it's going to all be the same. Oh, no. Yeah, it's all going to be the same. You know, same group and stuff. Alright, so I'll be right back. Alright, I rolled a few times, and I came up with a group. It's a pretty standard group. I mean, a lot of times I'll say, oh, I mixed it up a little bit, because I always mix it up a little bit depending on what the numbers. But this kind of ended up being kind of a normal group for me. I don't always have a leather worker. Sometimes I have a clother, but yeah, not too out of the ordinary. Not a wax worker. This actually means it's going to be the Ustath is going to be the broker. Slightly better number for Aban. I decided to have Ustath because Ustath is going to be an architect mason, and I would rather have them be pulled away than my carpenter. My carpenter's a little bit more critical. I'll have other masons. It's just kind of the way I play. All right, so let's go dwarf by dwarf. Let's start with a Tur. A Tur here is a metalsmith and a doctor. I got maxed out metalsmith, and I got wound dresser, diagnostician. I didn't take the other doctor ones. I always wanted to have these three specific social skills for group cohesion: pacifier, consoler, comedian. So if they're upset, whether they're angry or sad, they can be calmed down. Comedian, they're going to be a little funny. They won't necessarily skill up comedian depending on their personality. So, you know, that's good and that reason. So, the Tur here has really strong numbers everywhere. 59.98. Now that's a pretty good number. That's not based on anything. Doesn't have any specific likes of any type of like anvils or armor stands, barrels, as you can see in preferences. But does have my favorite metal to work with, which is electrum. Which, as you can see, you know, we have a lot of gold where we are. It's always the case when you embark with minerals everywhere. So I'll have one in wound dresser, one in chief medical. I won't have these to begin with, but you know he'll do other stuff like donkeys or whatever. Okay, and then we go down to Ustath, building designer, and this is what and the thing is, Ustath is going to be the broker, so I max out in comedian. Not too bad for architect, but really is going to be a mason, and as you can see, likes cabinets, likes pudding stone, which we don't have. We can buy it, we don't have it though. But yeah, it has decent stuff, and also even not quite as good as a broker as Aben, so the second best, but the best for appraisers, so that's a thing, you know, and also pretty good manager and stuff, so I don't know, not that it really matters. Alright, so I put competent comedian, novice, consoler, and pacifier. So my doctor only has one in each. Ustath has, you know, 3 in comedian, 1 in consoler, and pacifier. It's a little different than the other ones. Alright, in building designer, I decide, you know, I like to put it into building designer because you don't necessarily scale that up too quickly. And it has a pretty good number for architect. I mean, we got really good numbers over here. 3rd in line. But, yeah, whatever. And, you know, Mason will scale up. So, there's that. Ism. Ism is my weaponsmith. Now this is going to be for this on up. Novice, comedian, consoler, and pacifier. You can see the rest of the dwarves. This is just so they get along. You know, they're all a little bit funny and pretty good to talk to when it comes to if you're upset. So Ism, here you are. As we can see, like steel. Very good. 76.52, based on the national dwarven average, if you want to call it that, and yeah, also a little bit based on the dwarves in the party. Still there, huh? Otherwise, we probably have a number closer to that, which is actually still a good number. So I love it when they like steel. So I always go with a weaponsmith when I can do that. All right, I got Aban the carpenter. Again, now this commuting adequate consoler pacifier. Aban right here likes hazelwood and beds. That's big, you know, because there's a good chance of us having hazelwood. We are in, yeah, we're in. We're in a temperate area, so that's good. Cesar is my leather worker, novice comedian, adequate. So well, that's just, yeah, it's the same for the rest of them. I just force a habit. All right, so Cesar here likes giant wild boar leather, and to answer your question, yes, we do have it. Our society can sell it to us. I can embark with it. I didn't, but that means when they come by, I can request it, and I can say, give me giant wild boar leather. We want, everything you can bring us, and they'll be like, okay, and they will. Gorilla leather. All right, so yeah, that's Cesar. All right, then we go to Urist. Urist is our mechanic. Again, same skills there. All right, so Urist is the mechanic right here. It's a red 50, so it's just below 49.75. Still, that's a decent number. That's okay. But also here, likes mudstone. Mudstone, it goes away. See, I can't. Yeah, it goes away, but mudstone. Okay, so yeah, and the thing is, we have mudstone, so that's the thing. It looks like it's on top too. So I'll be able to make some really kick-ass mechanisms. So I'm happy about that. All right, now we go to Kickrost, is our glass maker. Again, now it's meeting solar pacifier. Kickrost, look at this. Clear glass and windows. It's a double whammy. Crowns, likes bronze too, nobody cares. But yeah, 85.08, that's because there's 2 likes in there. But when we get to clear glass, that'll be huge. And windows, clear glass windows. Maybe try and get there a little quicker than normal. Okay. Now let's go to stuff. All right, first we'll go to animals. I got 4 dogs, 3 female, 1 male. So I'll be breeding dogs for security. Got a breeding pair of cats for critters and varmints, and we got 4 turkey hens. I don't have a turkey gobbler. I'm just gonna bring them, so I'm gonna have them lay eggs. Then I'm gonna slaughter them for meat, leather, bone, and yeah, skulls, I guess. All right, so Iron Anvil, don't leave Mountain Home without one. It's hard to do it without a. I mean, you can wait and then request one, but if they don't bring one, Never mind, we have one. All right, Dwarven wine, ale, beer, and rum. These are all the different types of alcohol. It's 5 per barrel, so it's a bit of an exploit to get 6. They pitch in the barrel for free, and I don't mind that it's an exploit. The outfitter might say, "Hey, you're taking advantage." Say, "Hey, we're expanding the kingdom." So I think it's a valid argument against. All right, willow logs. It's cheaper than charcoal. Charcoal costs 10. Willow log costs 3, and you just have to. This isn't really an exploit. It's just being frugal. It means that I gotta make a wood furnace and then turn it into charcoal. That I don't consider exploity. Ruddle. I like Ruddle because Ruddle is magma safe, and I also like it for its purpleness. We're going to take this willow log and initially, cut all these Ruddle boulders into 4 blocks each. So it's going to be 100 Ruddle blocks, so that'll be nice. Tumis coal is the best of the coals. It makes 9 coke, so we can take that charcoal and then smelt this. We get 9, and then use 1 to smelt the other. So you think of it in a net gain of 8. Malachite's the ore of copper. It's got a value of 2. That's the base metal. It's the cheapest types of metal. But one thing that's great about copper is you can make weapons, armor, and picks, mechanisms, trap components out of it. So it's what I call a military metal. Now, I won't be smelting this directly because I'll smelt it with the cassiterite. Because if you smelt the cassiterite alone, you get tin, which you could do tin glazes. But other than that, it's not a military metal. It just has a value of 2. But you smelt these together, you get bronze. And bronze is a better military metal. Yeah, you actually not only do you save fuel by smelting them together, you only use 1 fuel for 2 ore. You get a military metal that has a value of 5, so it's even better than copper. It's a little stronger and such. And the extra 2 left over from the malachite, I'm going to smelt with the sphalerite. Sphalerite, if you smelt it alone, is the ore of zinc. Zinc is value 2 and nothing special about it. But you smelt these 2 together, you get brass, which I like to call poor man's gold. So, you know, it's got a value of 7, bling bling, it's pretty, that sort of thing. All right, sand. Each one of these bags, each one of these sands, you get a free 10-point bag. So this is very exploity in that regard. I just want the sand, even if I somehow didn't get the bags. But they're like, okay, you just, you know, I'd still do this. But I don't mind, like I said, I don't mind exploits, and you know, they can pitch in. You know, we're expanding the kingdom. They should give us as much leeway as possible. I don't mind the exploits. Again, with another exploit, but not really the point of it. Each of these separate milks comes in its own free 10-point barrel. The main reason I do this isn't for that, although, like, again, I like that. It's, you know, I find it helpful. Plus, I mean, with starting stuff, you get stuff like water anyway. I mean, so like once you get in there, getting this stuff, yeah, making stuff. Once you get there, it comes really fast. So even if you got double the points, it's not really even all that much more easier of a start. You just have a little bit more stuff to begin with. So there's that. But the main reason I do it is because I want to turn off the permissions in the kitchen, because I want to make cheese out of this milk. I don't want them to just start cooking it right into the biscuits and roasts and stews. I want them to make it into cheese first, and by turning permissions off, they won't ever cook with it. And I can only do that if I actually have it. If I don't have it, I can't tell them not to cook with sheep's milk unless I have sheep's milk. So that's the main reason. All right. So what's the group name? The Thin Halls. Okay. Fortress name. Roarcraft. Let's get something else. Crazed oil. Shield swallows. Granite emerald. Copperbeards. I don't know. I almost took it. Wasn't a bad name, actually. Healedrelics. Yeah, Healedrelics. That's fine. Thin halls, it's fine. Avalanche dubbings. The dignified minds. Yeah, that's good. Alright, I'm just going to do... Let's see, shape. No, not 8. Seven. Okay. Okay. The dignified minds is an image of mountains, an anvil, and 7 dwarves. The 7 dwarves are raising the anvil. The anvil is burning. The 7 dwarves are screaming. The anvil is laughing. The mountains look confused. All right, that's shows we dignified, but we say have a sense of humor or something. I don't know. E and bark. Let's do it. do it.
Oh, we're finally here. What a journey.
Dingo's got
Smell that
hungry.
mountain air. That's the air that's
Healedrelics.
going to kill us, boys. Start digging.
Extract the earth. All right, here we are. Here's the map. So yeah, there's a lot of water. I was expecting that. Let's do the pan out. All right, so it's nice and flat. I love that. Looks like we got white sand here. Looks like we got clay over here. We go up. We see we got a lot of trees. It's probably going to rain like crazy here, and make some pissy and moany dwarves when we get migration waves. Alright. Alright, cool. So, this is episode 0. I'm just going to look around for now. Alright, let's go for the most useless information. What is the wagon made out of? It is made out of walnut wood. Okay, now we know that. Alright, what kind of animals do we have? We have a breeding pair of yaks. Nice. Alright, so we have yaks. Officially. What's in the area? That's okay, that's important to know. Nothing is in the area, that's good. I'll like it. So is that sand? That's sand right there. Got a room breed right there. Okay. Now, let's get to the nitty-gritty. Let's do Prospect All again. This gives you a list of everything that's in the area. Also tells you, okay, so 131. That's where we're at. As far as trees, oh, what's the tree? We want hazel. Hazel. Give us hazel. Where's hazel? Oh no, there's no hazel. Well, we'll probably be able to buy some, but I don't see any. Let's take a look. Maybe I missed it. No, I didn't miss it. We don't have it. That sucks. Okay, there's no hazelwood. Yeah, I wish there was some way of knowing. It doesn't tell you in the one before. We got some really light trees. Willow, kumquat. Kumquat's even lighter, I believe, than willow. Got candlenut, which is one of the very lightest. Yeah. So we got a couple of light ones. Yeah. And 96. So the underground stuff, this kind of gives you an idea of where the caverns might come in. We're at 131 on top. So it looks like we have some room. So 96. If we're below 110, we start, or below 115, we're just going to start running risk of running into the caverns. So to keep that in mind. So we got a good, 14, 15 Z levels to where I don't think we have to worry. Sometimes there's this other layer where there's nothing on it. I've seen that. But generally speaking, I'm hoping for volcanism. I'm thinking that we don't have any. This looks like we don't have any so far, in my experience. But hopefully I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. All right, so yeah, we got a lot of fuel. That's good. Oh, we got coalnite. I could use that coalnite number being higher, but that's fine. We'll find it. Yeah. Crystal rock. Oh, okay. I'd like it to be at least $1,000, and it's $2,000. That's good. Adamantine, I'd like it to be at least $1,000. It's a little over $1,000. That's okay. Smuthanite. That's more than a lot of times, actually. Limonite, hematite, magnetite. Oh, we got a lot of iron. We're good. We're good. Gold is on top. Tetrahedrite. This is the ingredients of making a lot of good electrum. Galena also has silver in it. It's the ore of lead. You get 4 lead bars, but you get 4 50% chances of an extra silver bar. Tetrahedrite is the ore of copper. You get 4 copper bars and 4 50% chances of an extra silver bar. So anything gold and silver, or even if it's just a percentage, like native silver and horn silver, you just get 4 silver bars. So that's how that goes. Sphalerite, more zinc for more brass. If I want. Garnite's the ore of nickel. It's magma safe in garnite and nickel form. Hematite, limatite, and magnetite again. Those are irons. Magma safe as well. Platinum. Got some platinum. Horn silver I explained. Malachite is more copper. Adamantine special copper candy. Okay, we don't have we don't have volcanism. But it's, you know, it's 11, so at least it's not minus 23. Sometimes it is. Okay. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. That's all the same. Wish we had fire clay. That'd be nice. But we don't need it. Alright. Healedrelics, thank you for watching. You have a good one. And have a good one. Thanks. Bye.